Hey everyone. Today I'm here to share some significant news that's going to impact international students in Australia. So the Australian government last night has just introduced Ministerial Direction 111. This will replace the previous Ministerial Direction 107. So this is a big change, and I'm excited to explain what it means for students, agents, and our industry as a whole. So what does this new direction mean? For visa applications and prioritisation, under Ministerial Direction 111, visa applications will no longer be prioritised based on the level of a college or the applicant's country. Instead, priority is going to be given to colleges that haven't yet reached 80% of their indicative caps that the government announced earlier this year. So, level 1, 2 and 3 colleges. Being a level 1, 2 or 3 college now only really determines what documentation a student needs to provide when applying for their student visa. It has no bearing on the prioritisation, on the processing speed, or on the grant rate. So really, the only difference is some students may need to provide financials if they're going to a level 3 school, whereas a level 1 school, they may not need to. And so what impact is this going to have on sort of smaller versus larger colleges? So colleges with large caps, such as Imagine Education Australia and Entrepreneur Education, will likely experience quicker visa processing times throughout the year due to the fact that we have more cap space, whereas smaller cap colleges may hit their 80% threshold a bit faster, potentially leading to slower processing times from offshore. Now, it's important to note that this new direction only applies to offshore students. Both English students and onshore vocational students will continue to receive high priority processing with quick visa turnaround times. This is great news for those already in Australia and planning their next steps in education, as well as students applying for standalone English studies from offshore. So this change is particularly exciting for both Imagine and Entrepreneur, as our large caps mean, as I've said, faster visa processing times for the majority of the year, high grant rates compared to the challenges that we faced over the past 12 months. And we're also doubling down on our efforts to assist agencies and students with visa applications, ensuring that they are genuine and that they have the highest chance of being granted possible. Now, whilst this is yet another change from the government, Ministerial Direction 111 is a positive step towards stabilising the industry. It brings much needed clarity after the uncertainty the government has put us through over the past 12 months. For schools, this means greater confidence in recruiting English students, knowing they can extend their studies onshore while remaining a high priority for visa processing. And we can finally leave behind the challenges and unfair visa refusals that we've seen over the past 12 months from MD 107. So all in all, we're excited for what 2025 holds. The year is shaping up to be a turning point for international education in Australia. After the hurdle of the past 5 years with COVID visas, the government changes over the past 12 months, this is hopefully going to bring great news to everyone. So we're ready to partner with you for what we believe is going to be one of the best years for education in recent times. So I'd just like to say thank you everyone for your ongoing support, and we look forward to working with you in 2025 and a fantastic year ahead for international education in Australia. See you guys soon.